Yeah, I would just be scared of the early game. That's pretty much it, right? So as long as you are not dying during laning phase, you're doing already a good job, and then it's just simply about getting Afios into a good state, because these guys will be perma pushing, right? So you have to keep in mind that there is some late invade possible as well. Like Talon could be doing 3 camps into your jungle, or Talon could just be doing 3 camps punish, or just like full clear and do something, right? But if I see this, like especially just to have like a little bridge to your competitive gameplay as well, right? Let's say you do have a jungler that can invade after 3 camps, and you're playing like against a bot lane like this. This always needs to be in your mind, that there's like some invade fuckery going on, like on 3 or 4 waves. So the fact that you're getting level 1 ward, I do usually advise it, just so you know the start, because it's a bit easier, right? You will not always be able to do this depending on the level 1 of the enemy team. And let's say you have like a shit level 1, but getting good at jungle tracking will allow you to be a lot more refined when it comes to being an aggressor or a defender. And what is your plan for laning phase? Like, do you want to, because right now you just letting it push into you, right?
Yes. I'm looking to get, try to not to miss CS and try to proc my runes on him when I can. Because I probably lose like long trades, but since I turbo out range her with the Q, I can look for a small box.
Yeah. Why did you stop hitting this minion?
Probably to look to get a trade on already, but I don't know why I am clicking backwards when she's the one taking the minion. The wave is pushing
Yes.
forwards, she has to walk up. So I can let her, like I don't not let her, but I can stop hitting the enemy minions because they are pushing towards me and she has to walk up anyways. So I look for a trade, but for some reason I walk back to the tower instead.
Because the thing is, now you get now she gets level 2 and you're level 1, so
Yeah.
it means that you have to forfeit like the entire well, not the entire, but like you have to play fully defensive, right? Where if at least if you can control the wave somewhat, because it will still be pushing into you if there's just like a +1 caster technically, right? Let's say all the minions are full HP, but the enemy has like +1 caster, you still get level 2 on the first minion on the second wave, right? So it's just a lot easier for you to control the wave first of all in that way, because she's clearly she keeps posturing in this vertical, right? So if she's posturing in this vertical, that means that she's like only focusing on like farming this. Like you're playing to this pocket and you have vision on this, and I mean Talon is just like doing his red buff, right? So you are safe to just keep hitting this. So I think you're just like completely free to hit this, and as soon as she starts to posture into your direction, that's indeed like when you start walking back, right? Because like then because she has her ability available, and then you can like play a bit more safe. But if you're allowed to hit, you should be hitting. This minion would have already been dead. This one is close to dead. Instead of then focusing on this arrest on her, you can at least match the level 2 at the same time, or at least a similar timing, without having to. She's not even looking aggressively, but she could look a lot more aggressively because she's playing with Helen, and even if you guys are trading like at low, or like even if you guys are like trading HP, like to a similar extent, it's still more beneficial for Ari because they have Talon. She's also like both Talon and Ari are burst champions. So it just sets you up. Let's say she crashes wave 3, they play on the bounce. Talon has finished his full clear, and then can come punish you or try and punish you.
Yeah.
When you see her walk like this, try to see if you can delay the wave for this wave to come in place so it doesn't fall on the tower. Because I think she's actually inting by doing this. Like she's going to ward raptors, or like at least a ramp on raptors, right? This is what she's indicating. To see like if Vi will be ganking her, or like to see if Vi started topside or something. But you would have had like a stronger freeze.
Yeah, I think I didn't walk up because I had a slight PTSD from the last scrim where I face checked the Belvet.
Yeah, but it's Okay, I
Recitation.
can imagine that. I know what moment you're talking about because I
Mhm.
actually told you about it. But this is like a completely different context, right? Because like
Mhm.
this player is clearly indicating he's moving away, and even if Talon is like showing up here and trying to burst you, like he is
Mhm.
technically wasting time. You still have sustain. You still can control the wave. I think you'll relatively trade evenly, right? Because you'll be hitting
Mhm.
level 2. Like it's not even worth for Talent to do that. That would be very strange for him to do.
Yeah, but strange things happen here.
I
But
understand, but like
yeah,
we don't
sure.
want to get I don't know. I actually need to look into the all the terms of biases. Like it's not really a
Mhm.
confirmation bias, but maybe you know what I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I
right?
know
Like
what you mean.
because we need to be able to identify what random shit is good and what random shit is bad, right?
Yeah,
Sure, that's because like if this random shit happens, it's actually good for your game because Vi has then a better
yeah, gets
time.
tempo.
Yeah, precisely, right? So because she gets more time to full clear, Talon will be a bit more behind that in that case, and Vi gets
Yeah.
more safety to actually clear her topside camps. And she does a relatively good job by baiting your spells in the wave. So this is something you also have to think about, right? Because let's say you are the Ari and you're stuck in these situations and you don't really want to be stuck in this situation because right now it's like the wave is a bit even. It can still go either way in terms of like pushing into this direction or to this
Mhm.
direction, right? By her positioning in the casters to try and bait spells, it makes it so that the rest that you're like I mean this isn't I don't really think this is intentional per se, but the positioning is still good because if you
Mhm.
throw in spells in the wave like this, it will slow push to her faster, which is better for her, right? Because otherwise she'll be stuck longer
Yeah.
in this position, like that she's playing in. And the longer she's playing in that position, the higher the chance something bad can happen to her. She wants out as soon as possible. So try to look for this type of harass outside of the wave, if
Mhm.
possible. Because here in this trade, you can also wait with throwing a Q until she actually shows that she's like either doing an
Yeah.
attack command or throwing a spell.
Yeah. Also, the claw also slows a bit.
Yeah. Okay. But try to play on the animations instead of like
Mhm.
trying to guess her move because like in the way that she is moving, right? Because this move is actually really good. You should be playing as the aggressor. Highest chance that Talon will be topside, right? So it's good to play on this
Mhm.
side of the lane. But as soon as she like moves like this, actually, I mean, you didn't really know, did you?
Mhm.
You
Like
can, you can, you can. I would say still wait for half a second to see like if she keeps running or like completely
Mhm.
disengaging on the fight or if she's trying to retaliate. Because where you always want to create like a fight or flight reaction, right? But she has not really shown her hand if she's fleeing or fighting,
Mhm.
and you want to react to the uh, the reaction of fighting or flighting. Because if you know if she's fleeing, you throw the abilities like on while she's disengaging. If she's fighting, then you are throwing the spells on the retaliation. But also, as soon as you spot Talon, like I want you to play really aggro, right? Like
I
she
didn't.
needs to really focus on this wave.
Yeah, I didn't spot Talon until he
Yeah,
died,
here. Oh, okay, good.
because I didn't see.
I mean, now you know.
Now I know, because I saw him die.
But then if you're not opting, I mean, it's already too late to recall. So then just play ultra aggressive.
Yeah.
Like make her lose HP for trying to get CS. Right now you miss a huge window. You get one Q, but you could have had more.
Yeah, I could have maybe some auto but she ultimately loses the minions because they were low HP and the tower executes them.
Yeah. to what side of the lane should you be playing? Because again, still you have so much HP, but you are not playing with your HP advantage.
I should be playing. I mean, should be playing aggressive, but towards top side because if the town is coming back from something, he's going for the raptors because that's the only thing that can
Exactly.
respawn here, and
Right.
the scuttle maybe.
Yeah, because he did the raptor start, right? Like, and you
Yeah.
had info on it, like you had the camp timer on it, and now he like out of base is probably running 2 raptors. I mean, if he then ganks you on here, then okay, well played by him, like okay,
Yeah.
there is still like a 20-30% chance maybe, or I think
Mhm.
mostly around 20% chance that he ignores his raptors and then just like ganks you from top side here. But then
Yeah.
okay, then it is what it is.
Yeah. That's not the consistent play.
But you want to be really looking aggressively to get like a bigger lane advantage, and you're not using that. Like you have an insane lane state for you to bully or to have like full control of the lane, but
Mhm.
you're taking zero risks,
Yeah,
right?
I think this is like one of the big mistakes that I just leave out this opportunity in a lot of the games to just more like bully my laner more.
Yeah, because this Ari should be on such hard pressure. She should not have a fun time in lane, but she's just
Mhm.
chilling right now. Like okay, it's like okay, this guy's pushing my wave, and I can just catch it. Great, fine.